Hello guys, so I just finished uploading my course on Udemy. It's now live. So in this course, I show you guys how to create your own data server. In this server, you'll be able to have your own API where you can get live market data and also economic calendar events, as well as scraping some websites for the current news. So with this data, you're going to be able to create market analysis models as well as agents. All right. I also gave you another bonus, which is the API for you to control MT5 via HTTP request. So I'm going to show you exactly how this data is used in models as well as agents. Right. Before we go any further, let us test this workflow. All right. So you see what just happened there. Our workflow executed correctly. So let me show you exactly what this model is doing. So the first thing is it's actually triggered to run every hour. Okay, so every hour it's going to trigger and run. Okay, and then when it runs, it will go into this initialize. We just want to return the symbol, all right, which is XAUUSD. All right, and then it gets the market data. So it gets the 4-hour candles, 1-hour candles, 15-minute candles, and 5-minute candles. So this is the data that it gets. As you know that large language models, they like JSON format. So it give it a nice JSON format like this. So everything right here, all the candles, they get merged, right, and aggregated into one output data. So we get all this data combined. Now we go to the economic calendar events. So firstly, we take this and extract currencies. Then we got a base, which is USD. Since it's XAUUSD, we only have events for USD. So we got the quote USD, then the base is not a currency. It's not a country, actually. So the base is not going to have any events because it's just XAU. Then USD, right? We're going to see the future events that are coming right here. And in terms of the things that have already happened, we are trusting to get this news from Reuters website. As you can see here, we are actually scraping this URL right here. Let's just copy this. This is the URL that we are scraping because Reuters is one of the biggest information provider where traders go and watch their news. So you're definitely going to be watching the same news as most traders or institutions. All right. So we take all the data that we're getting there and then we scrape it, and then we remove all the unnecessary stuff and we just remain with the information like that. And we take this information. So we take the news information, we take the current candles data, and we take the future economic events, and then we combine everything here, then aggregate it into one data set. As you can see here, we got the candles data, right? And then so we got the economic calendar data, and then after that we got the news in the blogs. Okay, so now we know that we got most of the data points that we want. Now we take them and we merge them, then we aggregate them, then we put them in this LLM chain. What we're basically doing is we're prompting our large language model to analyze this data and give us a JSON output just like this. All right. And if we can come here, we can see also that we are requiring an output like this, and it gives us XAUUSD sell, right? And it gives us a very, very big reason why it's saying it's a sell. All right. So basically that's it. Then after that, we'll take this data and then we send it straight to our Telegram. So after every hour, we'll receive information on Telegram on the direction of XAUUSD. If I want to change here, I can change this trigger and make it maybe after maybe 5 minutes, depending on what kind of trader are you, right? So you receive analysis straight to your Telegram. If you want WhatsApp, you can connect this to WhatsApp. So as you can see here, the analysis has been coming. So I'll show you how to do all this in my Udemy course. And as you can also see here, we are getting this data, right? I'm going to show you exactly how to create your own server where you can get this data, right? You don't have to be paying anyone every month for you to get data. So I'm going to show you exactly how to create your server so that you can get this data. I'm going to also show you how to create a server where you can get this data as well, this economic calendar data as an API. All right, so I'm going to show you exactly how to create that API on my Udemy course. I'll put the link in the description below. Okay, and also here, how to scrape websites. If you try to go to this URL right here, if you try to go to this URL directly from HTTP here, then I click, let me put another HTTP request here, and if you try to put this URL right here and you try to go there, you realize that you have some errors, and I'll show you also exactly how to get data from URLs. All right, so if you really want to take your agents to the next level, I suggest that you sign up on the course. It's very, very cheap. I did it because a lot of people have been asking me how I managed to get data to feed my agents and so forth. All right, so this is a model that we created, right? We also did a model. We just duplicated this model and we came here, and instead of us making it execute on schedule, we actually decided to make it be executed by another workflow. This is the chat agent that we created. This agent is just there to actually use that model for us to chat with. I show you exactly how to create your own interface like this, so you can create something exactly like this for yourself, where you can say, or you can ask and say, what is the gold direction today? So this is just like a chat GPT interface. So as you can see here, it says based on the analysis, it's a cell, right? Key details, it gives us the details and why it says it's a cell right there. All right, so here you got the documentation for you to use the APIs. All right, and there are some examples that you can just click and view, right? Data, right? All this data will be provided to you, and this, you don't have to pay anyone. It will be things that you are running on your own. So this is the market data. We can come here and event IDs for the event, okay, and news API. All right, and you can click here to view, to test this. You can see the data is coming in quickly right there. We got chat image API, where you can use vision capabilities, right? And take, for instance, let's just click here. You can see that you can get a chat image and use that chat image in n8n. I'll show you how to do that as well. Obviously, if you take this course, you'll be able to actually get this software for free. All that you have to do is to install and deploy. And last but not least, you also get the orders API. This is one of the best thing, guys. What it does is it controls your MT5 via HTTP request. So here I got an API that controls MT5, and here is MT5. So if I can come here and say trading, I can test here to see buy Euro USD at 0.1 lot size. If I click here, you see that it bought right here immediately, right? And it retains a JSON to say it's successful or it was not successful. Come here and say close all positions. Click here, see it closed everything. So the autonomous agent is like this, okay? What it does, it get the candles data. So what we did, we gave it the explanation of how to use our API. Gonna execute it like that. So whilst it's running, I'm gonna show you exactly what it did, right? As you can see, it's performing actions on my account. If I can come here, you can see that it decided to open BTC USD trade buy. All right, so it ran first, then second, then thirdly, and then the fourth time, right? It said trade executed successfully, right? BTC USD and so forth, and it gives you the reason, oversold conditions and so forth. So the trade is still running, it's in profit, right? Let's go back. And then completion here. So it's saying excellent execution, 2 strong buy positions now active. Okay, ticket number, and so forth and so forth and so forth. All right, as you can see right here. The first request that it decided to make was to check the orders, okay, and it saw that there are orders. So this is the first order that is in $5 profit. The second order is in $2 loss. All right, and total orders 2, and then it has the details of where the stop loss is, where the everything, right? Okay, now what did it do next? It checked to see profit for today, and you see that this is the total profit for today, total open profit and everything. Okay, now it went to see, okay, I'm going to open another buy trade. Okay, it realized that I'm going to open another buy trade given these circumstances. All right, go ahead and sign up on my course. I teach you exactly how to get the data, and I also give you the free API that you can use without you paying anyone. You just have to install it into your own Windows server. All right, and you'll be able to get data and actually experiment. All right, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to tell you that, you know, something is up. I've been promising a lot of guys who've been coming to my Telegram that I will give them something like this, and go ahead to Udemy. I think right now they're running a lot of promotions. You can get this course at a very cheap price, and you know, you can get started with building your own AI agents.